Hi, I'm Tony Skinner. Welcome back to this week's video. It's about training. Now, typically in a sheriff's race, you won't hear much about training. It's not sexy and it doesn't campaign well. So I might be taking a slight risk by doing this video. But here's why I think it's important. In 2017, there were 136 total line of duty deaths for police officers across America. 33 of those came from car crashes, 45 were from gunfire, and 15 were from heart attack. This year, 2018, year to date, 24 have passed away in car crashes, 43 by gunfire, and 15 by heart attack, for a total of 114. This is why we train. Our lives and subsequently your safety depends on it. Now, let me say this. At the sheriff's office, we train. Honestly, we probably do as much training or more than any other sheriff's office in the state of Indiana. But, like everything else, I think we can make a few changes to do it better. When my opponent was appointed sheriff, our SWAT team trained 16 hours a month, as did our K-9 division. But now, both of these units only train 8 hours a month. Their training time has been cut in half. The National Tactical Officers Association and every major K-9 training association strongly recommend that these units receive at least 16 hours of training a month to maintain their proficiency. Starting in January, we'll be going back to that standard. I'd like to see more training done on shift. The guys working midnight shift should be doing the majority of their training at night in the dark. I think that makes sense. And I've talked about this before, but I'd like to see our department host more training. If we bring in what we call Tier 1 instructors to teach a course, then we get a couple of free slots in that class. We can have people coming to Muncie to receive their training rather than sending our deputies out other places to get trained. And speaking of training right here in Muncie, let's talk about this place. We're filming this video at the Muncie Threat Assessment Center, or MTAC. MTAC is a reality-based force-on-force training facility right here at the Bypass in McGaggard. And MTAC is a veteran-owned company also. Force-on-force training is the pinnacle of firearms training when it comes to law enforcement. Now, since we can't shoot each other with actual live bullets, we use marking rounds instead. They look like this. Since opening its doors less than 2.5 years ago, MTAC has trained 917 police officers from 76 different agencies across the country. These officers literally come here from all over the United States. Oh yeah, another 1,600 civilians have received firearms training here also. Now, why do I bring this up? I bring it up because the Delaware County Sheriff's Office isn't allowed to send officers here to train. Now, a few of us have received training here before, and some of us are actually instructors here. But, to my knowledge, every deputy that has trained here did it out of their own pocket. I think it's a shame to have a facility like this in our own backyard and not be able to take full advantage of it. Like I said earlier, our lives and your safety depend on our training. Thank you for watching this week. We only have a few more videos left before Election Day, so make sure you're sharing them with your friends. I'll see you next week with a topic that's so important, it'll probably take 2 episodes to include everything. Thanks again for watching. And today, I want to give a special shout out to our military. God bless you and your families.